Namaskar. I greet you with the divinity of my mind and the unconditional love and cordiality of my heart. I will be discussing the foundation of yoga. If you have watched the introductory video, then you would have context. If not, please search for this video in YouTube and watch it. Yoga, a Revolution in Human Development. So what is the one thing, the single thing that you want most of all? It is also the same thing that each and every human being desires above all else. Anything and everything you do is in some way connected to this desire. Is it not the yearning for a deep sense of contentment, of happiness? And how much of this happiness do you want? We do not want any limits on our happiness, because if we do put some limit, then sooner or later when we hit that limit, we want more. Every human being, irrespective of race, gender, nationality, education, learning, or any other characteristic, yearns for infinite happiness. With everything we learn, every bit of money we earn, everything we acquire, every relationship we enter into, we yearn for happiness. It is so because it is the innate, the essential characteristic of all, each and every human being, to yearn for infinite happiness. To yearn for deep, infinite happiness is the fundamental nature of every human being, and it is the driving force of all human beings. Yoga understands this, hence the whole practice of yoga is based on this foundational universal idea that the essential characteristic of every human being is the yearning for infinite happiness. Here we note that happiness is not the same as hedonistic pleasure or passion, but a deep sense of total and complete fulfillment of one's being. In yoga, this state is called Ananda, or infinite bliss. Every human being without exception yearns for the state of Ananda, because every human being emerges out of the state, and every human being without exception returns to this state. It is why all of yoga, and I mean all of yoga, is directed to one's re-establishment in that state. I know it is achievable because I personally experience it. Today, we also have an enormous body of scientific, medical, and thousands of years of empirical research validating the benefits of yoga. This simple concept has vast and immense implication for your personal development as well as our social development. I will explain this in future videos.